Andreass Alms Pēcspēles pret Riga Football Club. So, Coach, first of all, your comment?
We're disappointed. We know there's very few games left of the season, and we need to pick up points to reach what we are dreaming about, which is a spot in Europe for next season. And right now, the third place is the only thing that secures that, because number 1 and number 2 is gone, and so on. So we're disappointed. We came here playing with a back 5. We have not played that since I arrived here. But we also came here playing with a back 5, wanting to press more. So it was actually an attacking formation today. We want to see how Riga acts when they get some pressure on them. And unfortunately, we concede a goal after a few seconds, it feels like.
Jā, tad īsts tulkojums, skaidrs, ka liela vilšanās ir par šo zaudējumu, jo ir jāpiepilda mērķis par vietu Eirokausos, un 3. vieta var garantēt Eirokausus šajā sezonā piesošās situācijas, jo 2. vieta jau ir pārāk tālu un vairs nav teorētisko izredžu. Jā, Liepāja sāk spēlēt ar 5 centra aizsargiem, ne, bet 5 aizsargiem ar 5 aizmugurē, bet šī formācija nebija domāta kā tāda aizsardzības, bet tieši pretēji gribēja uzpresingot, gribēja paskatīties, kā Riga reaģē uz to, bet galu galā pirmajā minūtē ielaistie vārti un viss pamainījās. So how it changed the situation, this conceded goal in the first minute? From the attitude, from the tactics?
I think it's just like overall disappointment, first of all. And of course, everybody knows there's a lot of minutes to play, but also you play right now the superior team in the league. So it's a much harder situation, of course. I think we come back defending in a good way. I think we defend and we press in a decent way. Maybe Riga needs to put a few longer balls and lose a bit earlier the balls in the middle of the pitch than they used to, which is good. I think we are weak on the ball in periods of the first half. If we would have been a bit better, we're not bad all the time. I think we're doing some good, but if we can repeat that more times and also a bit like we did in the second half to start with, then we will, they will have a hard time to catch us. So, yeah, the second goal is the hard one, because if you are 10 minutes from the last 10 minutes, basically, you know that Riga maybe in the end, and with 10 minutes left to go, the championship is really close to them. Then they might feel a bit we go deeper and then we get some extra chances. But we kind of give away the second goal. We wait for the technical decision of VAR. And then as soon as we stop playing, we just give him another chance and they score. So then it's a really hard game to keep playing. And obviously we didn't make it. So that was hard. But again, I'm bits of the game. I'm happy that we could press, that we could play 5. With coming here with the tempo that the pitch allows both teams to play on, and also doing that where we are in our development it's challenging, but it was some good pieces in it. Not all good. Especially disappointed how we are on the ball. I think that we don't trust our feet always. I don't think it's respect for the opponent. I just think that come on, we are good. We can see in trainings, I tell them all the time, we are good players. We can move the ball. And we don't in periods, and it's decision making, but also some I would say actually it's most decision making on the ball. We could be better there. We could be actually even better today.
I think other thing that may disappoint you is set pieces, especially in the first half when you had chances from corners, from free kicks. Maybe why did it work this one?
Yeah, I think that there was a few ones with the quality. If you see that last one, they have the rare thing with a central defender that can actually go and do set pieces for them in a good way. Has he has the spin on the ball and has hard ones and so on. I think Lausic, when he gets on the ball, was good. We had a couple of good ones from there, but we had some corners that was you get the corner and then it's it's not good, and then you don't get extra energy or pressure on the box and so on, because once you do that, I've seen Riga play in Europe and play against teams that are on the paper on their level or even better. I know what happens to them when there's some pressure on the ball, on the box. So that's what we're looking for, but today we didn't manage to do that often enough.
You made substitution in the second half when Babic left the pitch. It was just a technical decision to keep 3 Latvians on the pitch, or it was a reaction to Babic's mistake before the second conceded goal?
No, he made a signal that he has a groin pain. So that was like the mix of that. We were actually, we already decided to make the substitution, but when he also took up that, it was easier to pick him. So we don't like take any unnecessary risks, but also like if you are injured, then you should not keep playing. So yeah, it is what it is. Like it seems I felt like after the game that Riga was celebrating a bit more because they feel like, okay, it's a really, really big chance for them now to take the championship. And I mean, they are a good team. We played them 5 times this year, and I've been here for a few of those, and we lost big today. Maybe more in numbers than on the pitch, and we lost both in numbers and on the pitch in the cup big. So they're a good team. I just hope for Latvian football that next season, now they will probably become the champions, that they can also make it to Europe. Like when we see teams from Malta and so on, Latvia definitely need again like teams in the group stage. Doesn't matter if it's Conference League, hopefully Champions League or Europe League, but really need it. So I was disappointed when Riga failed this year because I think it's good to push through teams in the league. It makes the league better. You can always say it makes the harder things for us because they get money and they get better players and get tempo and all that. But if I've seen like through the years when I've been playing myself in coaching in group stage in Europe, then it's like it gives the whole league something and the country something. So I think that's really important. So I hope we can be there. Of course, Riga has a bigger chance with the path they have. They failed this year. I think they were disappointed about that, not making it to Europe. But next year they have a better path.
To continue a little bit about Riga, they are most of the time in Virslīga, they are a dominant team playing as a number 1, but also they are brilliant on transition game. They are just flying. They have very good technique players who can just make the result and to make this fast. Was this very challenging for you to make decisions, tactical decisions and game plan? You said about this 5-4-1, that this is like attacking formation today, that you are ready to press, but also it is related to big risks that they are making these transitions. It would be easier to play just on counter-attacks and to sit very low.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure that has to go together. I think you can find some balance in the counter-attacks too. I think you just need to push and be like close. Of course, you open up all the time a bit. I don't feel that they had that many today, except, okay, in the end, like he opens up a bit. And also if you give the ball away in front of you, of course, it becomes a counter-attack. But overall, I don't think it was like that much of I think actually we had some more transitions, longer maybe, and maybe with fewer players involved, but still we had some. But they have a full, like not a full toolbox. Like in the league, they have a full toolbox. They have like set plays, they have build up, they have attacking phase, they have movement, they have individual players that can decide games. They have players off the bench that can decide games. So they have like a full toolbox. Of course, when they move to Europe and want to use that toolbox, it's a bit harder because then other teams has that too, and then the toolbox is not as big. But so for us, it's more like we decide how we want to play against them, and then they can come with whatever they have, and then we just go with that. It's not like we don't look at them and say, oh, they're really weak. Okay, I admit they're a bit weak on defending in parts of the pitch. Like there's open spaces to find. But if we play like we do on the ball, parts of the game, we will not have enough attacks to use those spaces. But I also think that they get a bit like spoiled in the league because they're like, well, we can play a bit like sloppy and then we will win anyway. So that's what you're trying to find in them. And make them a bit stressed. But today we needed 10 more minutes to maybe disturb them a bit. Otherwise, they are just a better team.
Except transitions, you also had some good periods when you were just attacking in positional attack in the first half at 0-1, and from the tactical point of view, how is to be ready to defend, to keep this balance that after the losing the ball, they are not punishing you?
Yeah, we try to look at the defending in an attacking way, like that we the decisions we make is that we don't lose the ball in. It will happen during the game. You lose the ball where you don't want to lose it, but I think we lost it too many times where we don't want to lose it. And if you lose it in front of them when we are on the way forward, it's much harder. I think today we could have used like our passing game. We have a passing game that is good. Like I can see it. It's really frustrating that I see it, and I almost believe it more than the players. I do. I think I believe. I know it's there. You just need to like get it together, of course, but also get it out of them. Like you're good players. Like just pass the ball. The ball doesn't belong to the opponent. It's like neutral. So if whatever you do with it, it's gonna challenge the opponent. So that's where we are today.
About personalities, in previous game, Danila Patičuks, it was first time for him to go in the starting lineup 2 games in a row. And today he made the 3rd one. It's like unique for him this season. Are you satisfied with him in these last periods? He has also gotten to the national team. And do you see much room for him to progress, to make him a better player?
Yes, I do. I see that we have more potential national team players for Latvia in our squad than Savas obviously is again here joining on the FIFA break. Bruno probably would have made it if he wasn't injured, and he also made his debut this year, so that's good. And now Patičuks is there, and we have more. We have more coming, and I think that is great. Danila also I think shows some good confidence. I mean, he was behind 2 goals when we won. Not one. We won 1 point. We played 2-2 against RFS. So he's in a. It's nice to see. Like it's interesting to see like what's his next step if we play. Because to be honest, I've been the Niners in the squad. I've been like throwing them in and out, and it's not easy for them. Oloko, Kivon, Patti. We even played some other players up there for a bit, so some other player. And it's not easy to not get those many games in a row. And it's competition, but also now I think that Danila has done a really good job for us also defending. Like he is really good at covering space for us. And I understand that he's called up for the national team because Latvia some games needs to cover space. It needs to be good at that. It needs to keep the ball. And his game in the air is lovely. So yeah, congrats to him, and hopefully to Latvia that there's another player ready to contribute in the national team.
And talking about national teams, you have also the player from Montenegro national team, from Lithuania national team.
Yes.
How do you think does it help to the reputation of Club Liepāja, maybe in the winter when you call some players, new players, and you say we have him, they are playing in national teams? Does it help?
I mean, it definitely helps us that we get Latvian national team players. I think that's great. When it comes to other things, yeah, I mean, I guess so. I think in general it's good that we have, when they return from the national team, with the experience from playing or just being in the squad for the first time or whatever. Bruno got some minutes here before, and they return with experience, and they return with the boost of being there. And like Eddie has played a lot of international games, and Petko as well. He even was the first keeper last time there was a FIFA break. So when they return with that, it helps the level of our training, of our games and the squad in general. So yes, it's nice. I don't know, like new players, how much they look at that, but we hope to be attractive with many things, and maybe that's one of them.
And as for international break, you will have 17 days till the next game.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's a lot of days.
Too much? And how you will spend these days?
It's like I saw actually like a pre-print of the schedule next year. Like it's really intense here. Like when I arrived, it was like 6 games in 3 weeks, and there was a break for 10 days. There was 6 games in 3 weeks, and now suddenly we have 17 days and no games. So I mean, like I understand that it's not easy to make a rhythmic schedule with all of the international breaks and so on. We will use it as we've done lately. We will send the players on a couple of days off, which doesn't mean off more than from practicing. They need still to be active, and then we get back together, and we coming back here to play again. We play out of here, and that's our focus, and that's where we need to find points.
And how much you are thinking about the next year here in Liepāja? How many talks is with the sporting director, maybe or the board or something, etc.?
I'm really happy to be here. I think that it's the whole environment around the club is positive. There's a lot of people that want so much what they're doing. I think we also are from different aspects are adding quality to more and more challenge ourselves, but also challenging, of course, the teams that right now are above us, like Riga and RFS, together with the teams that are chasing us, to face that challenge. I have a bit trouble. I think it's hard to think too far ahead. Now it's getting closer to next season, sure, but when you think too far ahead, it's really hard to enjoy the moment. And I came here with really focused on doing what the club was dreaming about, to actually grab a European spot this year, and it's still in my head. But of course, I only have positive things to say about my stay here so far. So yeah, I'm happy to be here, even though I know my contract is ending. I'm still happy to be here.
So your contract is till the end of this year or next year?
End of this season.
Okay, with possibility of prolongation, I think, yeah?
Sorry?
With possibility of prolongation, of course, yeah?
Always a possibility for that. Yeah. It's always.
And for other
as a coach, there's always a possibility that you get prolonged. There's also a possibility that you don't work tomorrow. That's how life is.
And other personality, Ilya Korotkos didn't play in this league more than a year. So how he feels now and how you see this player maybe? So first impressions.
I mean, I haven't followed his whole rehab period. When I came here, he was in the gym. So I think I'm really glad that he now is ready to play minutes. I even think he's eager to play more minutes, which is also nice. But of course, everybody understands that for next season, the way he's you can see when he comes on the pitch, he looks like a player, and he's fast. He can play. Now he plays 60 for a few minutes today, but of course he's central defender as well, first and foremost, and fast, good on the ball, good character, a lot of things. So I'm happy that he's back, and hopefully these minutes will give him a boost for the rest of this season.
And about the national team break, because today we talked about national team call-up, not only to Latvian national team, also Petkovic called up to Montenegro national team, also Girdvainis called up to Lithuanian national team. Are you hope that they will get enough minutes on the pitch during the national team break, and after return to the club after national team, they will come stronger?
Of course, there's always a part of you that is a bit worried about injuries. That these extra games, Eddie now played full here, and he's probably going back to the national team playing 2 full games and so on. High tempo, higher than in the league and so on. So yeah, but on the other hand, also if you look at Pati and Sava who goes with Latvia, if they don't, Sava usually gets a start or something. I don't know how it will be this time, hopefully. But they also get a good training environment. For Pati, it's gonna be brand new in a way. He's gonna be really ready, and they will practice. So they will have more minutes on the pitch than the rest of the guys, because the other guys will be probably training individually, not in team. So it is what it is, and I am happy. I think the club is always happy, as many as possible in the national teams, under 21 and so on. We want our players to be national team players.
And about this game, despite you lose 3-0, but maybe did you find any positive aspects from today's match?
Yeah, I mean, it hurts really bad when you look at the result board and it says 3-0. I think I've mentioned a few things that I think is positive, which means also that I wanted more. So that's hard. I see like we play pretty decent defending after a while, get settled in the 5-2-3, and then we also attack well in periods. But when I see how well we can attack and hurt them, then I just want more of that, and that's why I'm a bit disappointed. So when the players show me that we can do this, I just say like, please do it more times. It's nothing that stops us from doing it all the time. Not all the time. We have an opponent too, but as many times as possible.
2 weeks ago, you lost against Riga also, but 4-0. Could you compare these both games because you faced against Riga in the short time, or it's not possible because these are two different games in the cup and in the league?
Well, of course, it's two different games, but in general, just Riga is just better. Just like you have to say that first, like it's 7-0 in total, means that they are better. I think it was an uglier loss at home, since it was at home, and also it was also it's hard now. I struggle with the result. We won points, but also in that one it was a final, since it was semi-final when we went out of the cup. In this league, we cannot reach Riga. It's actually, we compete with them today, but tomorrow we again compete with Auda and Daugavpils about the third place.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Adrians Gula pats spēles pret FK Liepāja. Coach, first of all, your comment?
Very good result against good team. Congrats for my guys, for my team, and thank you for our fans, because it was not easy game, and we know this. We had very good start, first minute, excellent goal. But this goal was biggest power for the opponent, because we start to play a little bit slowly, and opponents start to risk more, and also they surprise us with their structure, the 3-5-2 or 3-4-1-2. Okay, with this style, they didn't play like this games, and we had problem with the pressing, not just tactical problem, but we had also problem with the intensity, and they break our first and second pressing line, and they had dangerous set pieces, but we were strong, we were solid in defensive, all team, plus Adrians, of course, very important, Adrians central defenders, all defend line, and we need wait for the half time, and we changed the pressing during the half time. We changed the profile of the players. Maki, he played good game, normal game, but okay, we need different profile like Mesa Diob, and this substitution was also very good for us. But also, if we change the system for 3-5-2, we totally block them and we control the game, and we score next to very important goal, because still it's 1-0 not enough, and 2-0 also not enough against good opponent. Liepāja is good opponent, really good opponent, and I really appreciated this victory, because I felt a little bit big responsibility after 1-0, and it's always very hard to give next step. But we deserved this victory because of team spirit, because of individual quality, our players, and also I'm happy if some signals and set pieces work very well, and also start the game, because we try to prepare it. One option how we can start, how we can open the score from start. Okay, one more time, thank you for guys, thank you for fans, and compliment for Liepāja.
Ļoti labs rezultāts pret labu komandu. Apsveic savu komandu un paldies, protams, arī faniem. Nebija viegli spēle. Ļoti labs sākums, jau pirmajā minūtē izdevās gūt vārdus, bet tas savā ziņā deva spēku pretiniekiem, jo mēs kļuvām mierīgāki, un viņi arī pārsteidz ar savu formāciju, kā iepriekš nebija spēlējuši, un mums bija problēmas ar presingu kopumā. Bijām spēcīgi gan aizsardzībā, un, protams, jāizceļ arī vārdsargs Zviedris kopumā. Visa aizsardzības līnija bija ļoti solīda. Puslaikā mainījām nedaudz plānu, Diops devās laukumā un tas nostrādāja mums, un kad mainījām arī mēs paši formāciju, pilnībā visur spējām bloķēt viņus, iesitām 2 svarīgus vārdus, jo ne 1-0, ne 2-0 pret spēcīgu pretinieku nav pietiekami, un Liepāja ir labs pretinieks, novērtē šo uzvaru, un arī pats jūtu lielu atbildību pie rezultātu 1-0, jo vienmēr ir grūti spērt šo nākamo soli, bet mēs nopelnījām šo uzvaru, un vēlreiz gribu pateikt paldies spēlētājiem un faniem.
You said about changes during the halftime. However, in the beginning of the second half, Liepāja had the greatest chance when Zviedris saved. Was it like a crucial moment in this match?
Yeah, maybe it was like 2 or 3 momentum, but this was one of them. And it was like impulse for me to change something to help for the team. And we had this plan during the halftime, but we gave substitution, and I expect we will press better. But okay, if it's 1-0 and they risk and they had good possession, really good possession. After this opportunity, what Zviedris solved was like one of momentum of the match. We scored fantastic goal after contra pressing, and after this moment, if we change the formation, we totally control the game.
So can we say that was the hardest game against this opponent, against Liepāja, because you have 5 wins?
No, I think also game at home was not easy. We won 3-1, but we had red card, and also we need to show high level of mentality, character, and also physical part. But if you beat 4 times a really good opponent, like in dominant results, not the performance, always was not a total dominant performance against them, but if amazing result also is in our mind, can be like, okay, what, coach? Okay, we beat them 4 times, last game 0-4. Yeah, and I felt a little bit this for us was important to push the guys to score immediately. But like I said, okay, this goal put a bigger brave for them, and bigger they play without they cannot lose nothing, after this goal, and they risk too much. And this was the reason why we need some moment just survive, to fight, be compact, and then I felt we need to score minimum 1 goal, because it's really really good opponent. But if I can say easy, I think it was hardest match. If I jump out right now, okay, it was hardest match, because they also good team and good profile of the players, and they lost 4 times against us, and the statistic it's always like very dangerous, okay, to win 5 times against this good team. But this is also one of reasons why I am really appreciated, and I spoke with the team right now. For me, before the match, if somebody offer me 3-0, I will jump immediately for this result. And the result was good, and some part of the game in our side was also good. And this also this style, we start to 4-3-3, and then we switch for 3-5-2. It's also fantastic for us, because we react very well, and this style also can give for us next games confident, because we are strong and we can react, because our players try to do their best, and this is good.
Is it like, I don't know, a bit pity that the team is in very good shape and very good form, but you have only few matches left in the championship? You have no conference league. Probably you are better than many teams playing now in conference league. Is like this feeling that you need more matches, more games.
Yeah, I saw yesterday the result of the conference league. Some teams, yeah, we won't play really. If team is in this shape, it's fantastic to train, to manage, and to play the matches. But I felt last training yesterday was not top, and maybe it's good to little bit rest, because some players had the problem. But it's playoff. It's for us like playoff. Each game you need to give your best, and you need to sacrifice also your body and everything. And it's planned. It's national break. But we were ready to play. Really, if it's planned to play, we were ready to play. Not just because of physical part, because of shape, like you tell, okay, shape and victories and energy, and you want to play next game. But it's planned, a little bit rest, and come back with good shape, good mentality, good team spirit to win next game, next games.
Back to tonight's game, if we look at the shots, it was very similar for you and for Liepāja. I don't know if we can believe to the flash score XG, but also very similar, like a draw. Do you think that you won 3-0 because of this winning spirit, because you're a champion, becoming champions, or it's also about luck in some crucial moments and this?
It's always you need good constellation if you want to beat a good team like Liepāja. It's about I hope it's about the team spirit. It's about the wishes. One players play for other one, or all for one and one for all. And this is for us very, very important. And we won because of I think physically we are very strong, because of good team spirit, because we changed the tactic, and because of individual quality. Okay, we cannot forget 100%. Okay, they tried to play man to man, and then was for me was good, because finally some teams tried to push us so high, and we can react. It was after long period for us man to man, and we need to show for the guys where is the space, how we need to play, and it was really good game. But we won. I don't know. I think this was reason what I have in my mind. Also, we cannot forget for our individual quality, and because we score very nice first goal, we score a fantastic second goal. Next goal was set pieces what we trained during the week, and this is for me fantastic, like feedback of the players, because we trained this just 3 times, because you have just 3 days, and we trained 3 times. We showed them where is the space, because I checked the set pieces, how they stay in this position. One point is plan, and second point is how they did this. Jura, Bash, Marco, fantastic. It's fantastic. And these small details can help us. And guys believe. And this trust is very important. It's very important. We trust them, and they trust this game plan. It's good and can work. And they did this. It's fine. This step, important victory. And we need to be ready for next matches. 4 matches plus final cup. It's last period of the season, but we will give our best to win next matches.
As you mentioned, Liepāja made some surprise playing with 3 central defenders, and they could use another tactic. They could sit very deep. They could play just from defense, play counter-attacks, like easy game plan, and for you it would be hard to break them down. As a coach, were you happy that Liepāja challenged you, played higher, played this open game?
Yeah, really, I expect they will stay deeper, because I saw all the game against the RFS, how they played, and they stay in totally deep block, but they were +1, okay, 2-1, and after this they play 5 on back, 6 on back, and they stay so deep, and I predict this before the match if I saw, and guys explain me how they can, which formation they can use. I predict they will stay more deeper. I think this was also their plan to play deep block for counter-attack, but we open score after 1 minute, and they plan was change it. But I informed the guys they can stay in the deep block, but if we open score, they can press, and we need to be ready for both of tactic. And it's good, because we will be better if also some teams will press us. But in this moment, I will be more happy if everybody will open the door, and we can score very fast, and we will win, But it was a really, really hard game, and this game also gives power for us, confidence for us, because we are strong. We are strong against team who press us. We are strong against team who stay in the middle block. We are very strong if we play against team who play in the middle block. This is fantastic, because we used a lot of strategy how we score, set pieces, contra pressing, and possession attack. It's good for team, but also for me was important today to keep the clean sheet, and we keep the clean sheet with very hard game against Daugavpils, against the RFS, right now against Liepāja. Super, because this is team job. Okay, be strong in defensive, don't underestimate situation, and be in the right moment in the together in the box and around the box with the Zviedra, and solid in defensive, and this can bring you can show the quality in offensive, also individual quality.
You said that today Riga started a little bit slow, but today Riga scored the goal very fast. But maybe were you not satisfied that Riga didn't score more goals at the first half?
We can be also we have to stay humble. I said I was satisfied with start, but this goal bring more brave for opponent than for us. Okay, more brave. They start to risk and they start to play without they cannot lose nothing. You know, if it's 1-0 after 1 minute, and after this goal, after this good start, what we score, we had very good transition. We had a very good opportunity to kill them during the first 10-15 minutes. But after this moment, they a little bit stop our activity with the good possession attack, and then we lose a lot of power to work without the ball, and also our transition after 10-15 minutes was not so precise, and then I spoke with the team. Sometimes it can be like this, but we need to be better, we need press better, we need to be more like compact and also offensive players, because we stop the actions around our box, and sometimes it's dangerous. Also, they had 3 very dangerous free kicks around our box, and for this reason, I try to push my team for the high intensity, bigger intensity, for the faster game, and also for the don't underestimate the situation. We need to have some games. If you play all season, you need to have like killer instinct around the box, and it was for us very good if we score second goal, and then we were good because we were hungry to score next goal, and we score next 2. And we need to stay humble because we played against good team, and we scored 5 goals. 3 was stop, regular. 2, okay, was offside. Yes, sure, but we scored 5 goals. And you need to count all the game, not just a period for the 15 minutes. But we can be more productive, especially from start.
2 weeks ago, you beat Liepāja 4-0. Today you won against Liepāja 3-0. Could you compare these both games, or it's not possible because in September it was a cup game and today it was a league game, and these are different games?
Yeah, different profile of the games, different weather, different pitch. In Liepāja we were very productive, and we scored in the right moment. Also was not total dominant performance. The result was amazing because we won 0-4, but performance was good. But also Liepāja had like today dangerous situation, and I try to speak with the team. We need to stay with top shape, top focus, because it's dangerous team. They have good profile of the players. But it was different game because like I said, we scored in the right moment. This was my feeling. Okay, first half we opened them, and then it's cup game. They risk and they play with different structure, and we score next goal, and we control the game a little bit better in the very hard pitch. But today they were more dangerous. This is my feeling because they had better possession, and we pressed them better away. Away we pressed them better than today. I think this was a little bit different, but general we won. We beat them 2 times. We had 2 times clean sheet. Very good job for my team.
Is this like a special moment for you that 6 of your players will probably challenge England in international break?
Oh yes. It's a big game for Latvia, big game for guys, big day. But they played against them in the Wembley, and this was also good moment for them. But right now they need to give everything to try to stop the England. This is a giant, because Latvia play at home, and in football everything can happen. But we have experience after this game. Our shape was not easy to come back for this environment because we played in the artificial grass at home, and We have this experience. We need to open this discussion if they will come back. But right now, I wish them all the best, not just for the guys in the Latvian national team, but also for Gallo and also for Grimaldo. And I hope they will come back with good energy, good shape. Because 1 point they need to give maximum for national team, and then if they come back, we need to change their focus to immediately to win next game against Meta. What is ahead us? I hope we have experience and we know how we need to switch the focus, because it's two different profile of the matches. But for them, it's a very, very good game at home with people of Latvian people. They can enjoy this game. But one player tell me, I don't want to just enjoy, I want to win against England. It is nice mentality. I wish them all the best.
Only one, not 6?
Just one, not all 6?
No, but I speak separately. You know, if I will spoke with them together, but I speak just man to man, not. This is reason because I think that they can surprise. It's football, and we will see. Of course, it's amazing opponent. They won everything, I think, but yeah, they can surprise.
Thank you.
Paldies.